So for those of you who are not familiar with my face, my name is Ashley Q. I'm a branding and marketing strategist. I originally started off in like boutique sales back in like 2018, and I transitioned into branding and marketing around 2021 when I went full-time on my business. A big part of how I was able to do that was content marketing. When you're a new business, you just don't have money sometimes to invest in ads or pay a coach or a marketing team, start a marketing team, etc. So I really learned content marketing and used it for my business, and then ended up helping other women use content marketing to grow their business. Content marketing was a major source for me to drive customer leads for my business, to build an engaging community for my business, for me to drive traffic from my website, and ultimately get sales. That's why I'm so passionate about content marketing and helping other women use it to grow their business and their sales. I mean, we literally get on social media every day and people aren't even using it to grow their business. People post whatever they want. Sometimes it has nothing to do with their business. You go on their Facebook page and you can't even tell that they have a business because they're not posting content. How do we know what products you sell if you don't post about it? So that's a big thing that I always tell people: make your posts public on Facebook. If I'm not your friend, I can't see the post that you have private on your Facebook page. So if you make it public, I can see it without adding you as a friend, and I know you have a business. I know what you sell. That's one of the things you got to do. I feel like a big part why people don't see sales from their content is simply because they don't know what type of content to post to provoke people to buy. A lot of people will post the actual product, but they don't really know how to take that to a point of someone actually buying it. They just know, okay, I have a product, it's available, everyone shop. So what I help my clients do is create content that actually gets people to buy. So I want you to look at social media as a marketing tool. Social media is a marketing channel, so it's just supposed to drive traffic to something. It can drive traffic to, let's say you have a stand store. A lot of people are using stand stores now. Or I use Beacon's AI sometimes. Or maybe you use your website. All social media is supposed to drive traffic to those different platforms. So if you're getting traffic to your website from social media, your content is working, it's doing its job. If you use Facebook analytics, you can literally see which posts are performing well. The main point of your social media platform is to drive traffic from your platform to your website. So that starts with market research. A lot of businesses skip this part in learning and starting a business. A lot of people start with a product, right? You want to sell body butters, you want to start a boutique, and you just buy some inventory and then you just start posting it on social media. But everyone skips that marketing part where you actually do research, find out what people are asking for, what they're looking for, and then go from there. You want to learn about their pain points. You want to learn about their desires, what they're interested in. What are they talking about? Like everyone's talking about like Drake and Kendrick right now. Is your audience interested in that? You can tie that into your content to market to that type of person. The whole point of your content is just to grab their attention. All you want to do is get their eyes on your business. Once their eyes are on your business, you can start creating content that is tailored. So you want to start talking about your products in your content, and you want to nurture them at the same time. That's why if you see me post, I'm big on building an engaged community. In order to build an engaged community, you have to know your customer. Your content should be so specific that it excludes people. Like, have you ever had someone get on your post and just don't agree with what you got to say? Like, they just don't like what you have to say, or they don't like what you sell. That's not necessarily a bad thing. And I'll see a lot of businesses keep changing things to suit people who won't even ever buy from them. Your content should cancel certain people out. You should only be posting in for a person who will actually buy that type of thing. Everybody else does not matter. You cannot sell to everybody. If someone who's selling to everybody is selling to no one. Be exclusive. That's a good thing in your content. A clear sign that you're doing this is when you're getting leads from your content. This could be people signing up to your email list. This could be people shopping on your website. This could be website visits. Like, a lot of people will get website visits, but they won't get any sales. It depends on what stage in marketing you're in, if that matters. If they're new to your website, you're getting an influx of traffic, that's good. But if they've gotten on a couple times and they're not buying, your website is the issue. Traffic but no sales isn't always a bad thing. Once you have a better understanding of who your target audience is, what you want to do is, like I said, create content for them. This is when you want to start creating your content strategy plan and then make a content calendar. So a big thing I tell my clients is like to pick like 3 to 5 things that you're very knowledgeable in, or 3 to 5 questions that your audience always has for you. Let's say you're a coach and people are always asking you like, how can I fund my business? One of your content tiers needs to be about business funding. All you need to do is use the questions that you get commonly, or use the research that you found where you see people asking other people questions, and build your content strategy. A recent client I work with, she's a boutique owner and she sells accessories as well. And she was having problems with getting sales, of course. She was posting on like 3 different social media platforms. She has an email list. Her website is gorgeous. Like, she had her branding aspect together, but the sales still weren't happening. And I'm talking about good content. I mean, high quality photos, videos. It looked like she had models. Her brand was top tier. But I was immediately able to recognize the problem that she was having in her content, which was there was nothing provoking people to buy. And what I mean by that is, if I post a picture like this right now, how do you know what I'm selling? I could be selling this top, I could be selling hair care. So people need to know what you're selling. You can put this in your caption. You can put this in your product titles. You can tag it if you have Instagram Shop. People need to know what you're selling. People need to be able to envision themselves in your product or using your service. So if you're a product-based business owner, my suggestion to her was using lifestyle content so that people can actually envision themselves out in her products. If you're going to brunch with your girls, I want to see you wearing the bag that you sell. Shoot content of you wearing that bag so that you can sell it. And that was what I told her to do. Include more lifestyle content into her strategy so that her customers can envision them in her product. So what this does is it helps your customers, if you're posting the type of content that they're interested in, which is fashion content, lifestyle content, you know, like a lot of girls like the bougie Instagram girl aesthetic. Yeah, if that's what your target audience likes, you want to be where they are. You want to post the type of content that they like. So your brand needs to reflect this as well. Let's say that you're a service-based brand. People need to know what it's like to work with you. People need to know what it's like to have a meeting with you, to do a strategy session with you. Whatever it is that you do, people need to be able to envision themselves doing that. And then the last thing Elise talked about after reconstructing the type of content that she posted was getting the sale. And you get the sale through content messaging. So your content is the actual visual part, but what you say is what provokes them to buy. So if you can get people to, let's say that you have like a free guide, because I'm big on lead magnets, giving out a free guide or a free sample, or getting people on your email list. If you can do that, the content works. That's a good way to test it out. And the messaging that you use is going to do that. So I wanted to give you guys an example of effective content messaging. So for example, I see a lot of boutiques will post a top or an outfit and it just says shop now at the bottom. And everyone does that. So already it's oversaturated. People are probably tired of hearing it. They scroll past it. I want you to get more creative with how you're posting it. Grab mom this crystal necklace with your initials in it. Let's say that you are a service-based business. You could say, to get X solved, do this. Or to get X solved, book a meeting with me. Just anything that's better than shop now, click my link in bio. You want it to be more specific and tell them what they're getting out of it, if that makes sense. So another example I wanted to give you was one that's personal to me. If I told you, hey, I'm offering strategy sessions, you can get one at the link in my bio. Would that provoke you to buy? Probably not. But if I said, hey, are you tired of not getting sales from your content? Aren't you tired of being on Facebook every day and nobody's liking your content, nobody's sharing, nobody's messaging you? Isn't that exhausting? You already got to run your business, and you got to market it too. How about we hop on a call together and we'll come up with your content strategy so you can get some more sales? Which one sounds better? You want to tell your customer that you can solve X for them with X. If you sell skincare products, aren't you tired of your skin being dry? This body butter is going to moisturize it. You can grab one. But you want to make it sound more conversational so people are more enticed to buy. So in short, you need your content to attract potential customers. You need to be able to nurture them and to build a relationship with them so that you can build trust for your brand and they're more likely to buy. And then you have to convert their interest into sales through content messaging, talking to them in a way that resonates. That's why you have to do the market research of knowing their pain points, their desires, etc. So it's really that simple. I want to give you guys a framework for when you're actually writing out your content. I feel like everyone will find this super helpful. So you want to start with their pain point or problem. Then you want to agitate it. So let's say that's your skincare brand. Their pain point or problem may be that they have dry skin. Agitating it, you want to talk about how that feels. That's how you add emotion into it, and people can resonate with that. Like, yeah, like my skin really is dry. You want them to feel like that. Then you want to direct them to your product that solves that problem. My Skin So Soft Body Butter moisturizes dry, cracked skin. You only have to apply once a day, and it lasts all day. So that's what you want to do next. And the last thing you always want to do if you get sales is have a call to action. And a call to action could be, you can grab this product and then your link. It could be, hey, inbox me, I'll give you a free sample. Your call to action should just direct your customer from point A to point B. And that's the framework. That's the framework that I want you guys to follow going forward when you're posting content.